The feral cat population in the U.S. has spiraled out of control, and it's our fault. I'm here to talk about how we've let our love for cats lead to multiple problems. Domestic cats are considered pets, whether it's indoor or outdoor, but they have an owner. Feral cats are cats that live entirely outdoors, they don't have an owner, and they're not socialized. Experts estimate that we have around 70 million cats here in the U.S., and we haven't done as much as we should to help the problem either. So, what is it that's so bad about feral cats? When I was growing up on a farm, we had barn cats, and they were useful for keeping mice and things out of our livestock feed, so I didn't really think much about it. And what's not to love about a cute little furry kitty that helps keep mice away? Well, for an example, a study from Fish and Wildlife estimates that around 12.3 billion small mammals are killed by cats. And that's not to mention the 2.4 billion birds that are killed by cats, either by spreading disease or because they hunt them. The problem with cats is just because you feed them, that doesn't mean that they're going to stop being a predator. Cats are in a group of what's called surplus killers, meaning that they kill out of predatory instinct, not just because they're hungry. "65 different bird species are extinct, and cats had a hand in a lot of those. Like the birds seen here, like the wren and the laughing owl. It's not just dangerous to the wildlife outside, but they're also dangerous to themselves when they go outside. There's a list of dangers, and it goes on and on. They get run over by cars, they're left to the elements outside, they can get trapped, they contract multiple diseases, and they end up in fights with other animals or even other cats. The most heartbreaking thing about cats outside is that while cats inside can live to be about 15 years, an outside cat usually only lives to about 5. And you would also think, with all the dangers and the threat that they are to wildlife, that something on a state or even federal level would be done. The problem with that, however, is that there are only 13 states and the District of Columbia that even have laws that include feral cats. Most of the laws that we have pertain to dogs, not cats. So it's been somewhat of a legal oversight. And it's a fast-growing problem. One female cat gives birth to about 12 kittens a year. And when they're born outside with no human interaction, they become feral. Math's not exactly my strong suit, but if you put that together with the 70 million cat population that we already have, it's only going to get bigger. So the question is what we can do about it. To start, try to talk to your local cat rescues or animal shelters. Ask what it is that they're doing. They could have trap, neuter, release programs, or also a lot of other shelters are trying to bring in feral cats, and they need people to just sit with them and get them used to people so that they can find good, loving homes. Another thing you can do is talk to your local government about laws. Legislators and government representatives aren't going to fix it unless we make it a known problem. And they might not even know the problem exists. So advocating to your government officials is another step in the right direction. Another thing is to take responsibility for the cats that you have, if you have any. Try to look at other things for them, like cat patios or You can harness and leash train a cat. They're pretty smart when you give them the chance. Another thing is to help research and maybe even advocate or donate to other things that can help with cats. There are states like Utah that are even starting to look into stray cat colonies to help keep the cats in check. And in Florida, a wildlife research group is working with vets to make a vaccine that sterilizes cats, which would be a lot quicker and way more cost effective. But if we don't help with donating for the research, we'll never know. These type of programs need our help, and these cats need our help. And if we don't help with that, then the wildlife is going to need help as well. I care about all animals, and it's our job to fix the issue that we've caused. Not just for cats, but to help maintain a well-working ecosystem. Without the birds and small animals, then our ecosystem is going to be left unchecked.